What's good, everybody? Y'all know I must love y'all to be wearing this hot jacket in the summertime, right? The same way y'all dedicated to being here, the same way I'm dedicated to putting it down. That's why we back. Hope everybody's good this morning under the sound of my voice. I see there's a couple of people here early. Just found out what those numbers mean by your name because of the fact that whoever come here, it's in numerical order. So I learned something today. Let's see, Trump to reporters. Only an evil person would ask a question like that. What up, Mark? Liberty and Justice, how y'all doing? I think I wasted enough time. Was that 51 seconds? Let's see. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. We ready to go with the bling, bling, bling. Anytime you want to turn on bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling. We ready, bling, bling, bling. We ready, bling, bling, bling. Come on. Any. Yeah. One more time. And y'all know why I do that, right? Because I can't feel my face when I'm with you. But I like it. But I like it. I can't feel my face when I'm with oof, pump that beat. It's Sunday the 13th. That's right, y'all. It's 2025. I'm your host, Bugatti NYC, and this here's our bottom line. Where we be talking about this and that and that and this and this and that and that. Where we be talking about this and that and that and this and this and that. Just got me lit. Woo! Hope everybody's good under the sound of my voice. That's right. It's Sunday the 13th. That's right, y'all. 2025. And it is what? Purple Sunday. I must be dedicated. If I got on this hot ass jacket in the summertime, I'd be even crazy if I go outside. But you know what? It's our bottom line. And y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that y'all came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. Let's see who's in the building. We got Kendra Walker up in the building. We got Mark Dorfman, who's definitely here, been here since the first person. We also got VIP Auction Group. Y'all better be careful because VIP does not play. Boom! We also got Batty Lynn up in the building. What's going on, Batty? How you doing? I see you representing that purple this morning. Exactly. What's going on? We got Rebecca Lan Yen Bueno tapping in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I see you, John. Don't think I ain't see you up there. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning to John, one of our dedicated co-hosts that we always love and respect, and happy that he's here. We also got who else? We can't not make sure that we don't shout out Liberty and Justice, who's been here very early on point as everybody else is. We got some new people up in the building. Adia, how that go? Adia, okay, say how you doing? Hope everybody's good under the sound of my voice. Like I said, it's Sunday the 13th. What we got going on this morning? There you go, Liberty and Justice. Thank you so much, y'all. That's right, it is Purple Sunday. That's what we do. We call it Purple Sunday. Why? Because we started off calling it Purple Sunday and we just left it like that. That's right. All of the people that's been here, all of the co-hosts that know, we just call it Purple Sunday and we wear something purple just to vibe with. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. Like I already said, we got so much in the clip that I gotta just unload everywhere. We got follow-ups on tariffs. We got follow-ups on Epstein. That's right, Epstein. We got follow-ups on who else we got up there. We got Vladimir Putin. We even got a situation with the boxer. That's right, the champ. Devontae, that's his name, right? I think that's his name. I'm sorry, Gervonta Davis got caught up in another domestic situation, you guys. So instead of me doing it like that, without any further ado, let's get into these titles. Okay, what do we have here this morning? We have Trump to reporter. Only an evil person would ask a question like that. Yes, they were asking questions and they were talking about the floods that were going on in Texas. And of course, the reporters take any opportunity to ask a question. And I guess Trump didn't like the question that she asked. We got the clip. We're going to get into it. What else do we have? We have everything involving the Jeffrey Epstein case should be released, says Congressman Raskin. We have his comments on that topic, and we're going to keep on moving forward because this entire week, all we've been talking about is Epstein, the files. Where are they? Why are they being held back? Are there any files? DOJ said that there was nothing there to be seen. What do you guys think? We still got to keep on moving forward because, again, we have daughter of a New Jersey police chief. This one is really terrible, guys. Just got to get it out. Just got to say it. The daughter of a police chief says that he R-worded her and did gruesome things as part of a cult ritual. Yes. Exclusive that we have, guys, and I'm going to show you that. We've got one more in the clip. It's Sunday, so I figured we'd make it stack up and make sure that we get a lot of content in today. Shocking live footage of a pow-powing between suspects and U.S. Border Patrol. Yes, we've got the live actual footage of what happened in Texas. We've got somebody that was rolling around in the parking lot, and they caught everything going down. The pow-pow from the beginning all the way to the end. You guys, if y'all ready, without any further ado, let me get to work. Let's stack this deck. Also, do me a favor. There's two things now. I love for you guys to tell me where you're chiming in from, but I also want to know what time it is there. I was talking to you guys yesterday, and somebody was like, 6 o'clock. How about 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Made me think about it. That must mean that everybody around the world watches us at different times. So I'm interested in knowing not only where you're from, but what time it is. If you got the time, just let me know where you guys are, where you're chiming in from. Also, what time it is. Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Let's get into this first clip where we got Trump's talking about Russia. Boom, 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 a maternity hospital. And he said that you guys will be seeing things happen. Let's keep on going. Let's stack this deck. Good Sunday morning, everybody.
Maternity hospital and you train overnight.
I know. You'll be seeing things happen.
Now that you were going to say something, are you planning on delivering any type of bill for undocumented family? They love everything in duty school.
I think we've done very well on immigration. We were given a very bad hand by Biden. He allowed 25 million people to come in totally unchecked, unvetted. We're getting the criminals out, and we're getting them out fast. The courts have ultimately done the right thing. Amazingly, they've really done the right thing, and they understand it's really the survival of our country. It's a very important thing. We can't have like 11,888 murderers. And you know, something that you should have that you haven't reported, as you know, 300,000 children are missing, right? 300,000 under Biden. We've already gotten back 10,000 of those children, and we have a lot more planned to come back. We're getting them back by the thousands, but 300,000, and we've, as of this morning, over 10,000 we've gotten back.
What is your advice to countries worldwide ahead of the upcoming tariff deadlines?
Oh, I think just keep working hard. You know, we've been taken advantage of for many, many years by countries, both friend and foe. And frankly, the friends have been worse than the foes in many cases. So I would say just keep working. It's all going to work out.
And what families who have loved ones?
Jerome Powell.
No.
Right here.
I think he's doing a terrible job. I think we should be, I think we should be 3 points lower interest rate.
Sir, you're ready.
He's costing our country a lot of money. We should be number one, and we're not. And that's because of Jerome Powell. In terms of interest, we are number one in the world. Look, I'll tell you a little simple language. 1 year ago, our country was a dead country. We were going nowhere except down. We were the laughing stock all over the world. And now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're number one everywhere, anywhere in the world. And that's all they're talking about is our country. 1 year ago, it was a dead country. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. Thank you.
All right, now let's go get some Epstein information that we gotta keep on stacking up on. That's right, y'all know how we do it around here, right? I got 5 on it. That means I'll stack 5 and then I'll come back and tell you guys, and we'll see what's going on in these comments. Okay, let's get to Washington right now, where there's a lot of tension that's growing between the FBI deputy director and the general over what? Attorney General. See these guys right here, Pam Bondi. You got Dan Bongino, and then you got Kash Patel. A lot of stuff going on right now about these Epstein files. So a lot of tension has been growing behind this.
The number 2 at the FBI over the handling of the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. Dan Bongino, the FBI's deputy director, did not show up to work today, fueling uncertainty at the department. One FBI source told CBS News that his absence has been a pressing issue for the Bureau. And CBS News Justice Department reporter Jake Rosen joins me now. Jake, good to see you. So what have you learned about Bongino's absence from work today?
Well, that's right. This all stems from the release on Monday of a memo in which the Department of Justice and Attorney General Pam Bondi and the FBI, who's headed by Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, agreed that it is likely that the evidence of Epstein's death was related to suicide, that there was no so-called client list, which has been alleged for years by people like all 3 of the people I just named, Bondi, Bongino, and Patel. And in addition to that, Bongino is actually considering potentially leaving his post as deputy director of the FBI, which is a day-to-day kind of overseeing the day-to-day operations of the department role, because of his frustrations from a meeting that happened this Wednesday after a blowback of about 48 hours of online criticism from whether it's MAGA influencers or just general people who didn't believe that there was no client list, and that their frustration with the Trump administration, which said that they would not be putting out further information than just that video we saw of the jail cell where Epstein died. In addition to that, just the memo that we saw, basically 2 pages summing up years of conspiracy theories, was not enough, and Bongino has been frustrated by that.
Jake, I want to change gears here. You're also monitoring a hearing today from Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the man who was wrongly deported to El Salvador and is now facing charges here in the U.S. What did you learn about that?
That's right. There have been 3 hearings this week, and really where we stand going into next week is that on Wednesday, a judge in Tennessee is going to hear more arguments on whether to release him from U.S. Marshal, which is under the Department of Justice, whether out of their custody as the criminal proceedings for human smuggling continue down there. The Department of Homeland Security and ICE, however, which is a separate branch of the government, as you know, have been considering and have said out loud in court in Maryland and Tennessee that their intention is to deport Abrego Garcia if he is at all released from federal detention. The attorneys for Mr. Abrego Garcia want a judge in Maryland, where all of this kind of stemmed from, to block his removal for at least 72 hours so they can try to adjudicate the case and prove that he should not be removed expeditiously, and potentially even transfer him to Maryland so that he can be detained by ICE there and the immigration process can start all over again. Obviously, as we know, the Attorney General Pam Bondi said to the American people at the press conference announcing the charges against him that her intention was to prosecute him fully and put him in an American prison and then deport him, although it seems like the rest of the government does not agree with that.
I want to turn to...
Good reporting, Jake. Thank you so much. Very informative, very clear, well-spoken. Gotta say, man, can't wait to get some more content when Jake is delivering the speech, because he gets busy. Okay, now we done been informed about 3 things, but I still owe you 2, so let's keep on going now. Only a very evil person would ask a question like this. They say Trump got very zesty with a reporter when he was speaking about Texas, which is our title here. We're not playing today. We got a bunch of heavy hitting video clips in the deck today. Everything is a hitter. Everything is well informed. Let's get into it.
Do you want to take a couple of questions, Governor? Would you want to do that? Do you want to? Sure. Is the press going to be respectful of this event, this horrible event, this horrible tragedy? Please, yes. Go ahead, please.
Marissa Haas here with CBS News Texas. Several families we've heard from are obviously upset because they say that those warnings, those alerts didn't go out in time, and they also say that people could have been saved. What do you say to those families?
Well, I think everyone did an incredible job under the circumstances. This was, I guess Christie said, a 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000 years. And I just have admiration for the job that everybody did. There was just admiration. Only a bad person would ask a question like that, to be honest.
Thank you, Job 49. Everybody salute. Thank you, Job 49. Let's go. Let's go.
With you, I don't know who you are, but only a very evil person would ask a question like that. I think this has been heroism. This has been incredible, really, the job you've all done. It's easy to sit back and say, oh, what could have happened here or there, you know. Maybe we could have done something differently. This was a thing that has never happened before. And nobody's ever seen anything. I've never seen anything like this. I've gone to some real bad ones. I've never seen anything like this. So I admire you, and I consider you heroes and heroine. And I think you've done an amazing job.
I do too. I do too, especially the people that are going through that right now. I'm seeing videos of little kids talking about losing their friends, their school friends, their teachers. It's a really bad situation in Texas, and we definitely pray for the souls and all of the people that they can get through these floods and all of the terrible times that they're going through right now. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. And we thank Job 49. Thank you so much, because every little thing counts. And that's right, today, we ain't turning down our collars. So if y'all got $1, we appreciate it. Normally we ask for likes, but we taking it all right now. Call me what you want. Call me a grifter. Call me a gifter. But guess what? Yeah, go ahead and send it over. We also got Cash App. Cash App, Bugatti Cash. If y'all feeling nice today. Keep on moving forward, because now we got these employees that have been fired in mass layoffs. I'm not clapping because it's a good thing. I'm clapping because the people that were cheering them as they were fired, as they were leaving, trying to hold them up, trying to give them support, it's never a good situation when you get fired, no matter what the politics are, no matter what the politics are at all. Let's keep on moving, you guys. I want you guys to get this other information from the State Department. I didn't even know that this was going on until again, surfing, came across some information, wanted you to see it. Yeah. People wondering how they're going to pay their bills, what they're going to do, how they're going to take care of their families. So this is basically what in Massachusetts, mass layoffs at work, protests are being held outside the state office after this is going on. You see, not a lot of people are talking about it. I don't have much footage on it, but that's what's going on right now, you guys. I don't care what your side of the coin is. I am not. Let's go there. Let's go there. I'm not an independent. I'm not a Republican, and I'm not a Democrat. I am a human being, and I can feel for people like this. That's the reason why we made this platform. Just get that straight. Don't put me in any box. I share all information from everywhere, and then we come to these comments right here, and we talk about what we see. And all of us have what? Come on, show it, y'all. We all have a heart over here, so it doesn't matter what political background you're from. You're still a human being. You deserve to be able to voice your opinion, as well as live a harmonious and safe life. How about that? We're going to keep on moving over to London, where there's a moment where the police, disguised as a rich couple, turn the tables on some Rolex thieves. We got to be really cunning on this right here. There's not a lot of speech going on. And yes, I like to go all over the world, all over the country, because we have people from all over that we want to make sure that they're getting what they like to see, right? So let's watch these police officers catch on to these Rolex robbers. There's no audio here, but let's just make sure that we understand what's happening here. We got the moment where police were disguised as a rich couple, and they turned the tables on this Rolex robber. If I have to play it again, I will. It's only 42 seconds, but I love stuff like this because they caught him. Gotcha! Boop! Right into the pole. Try to get away. Now they running. Now he's running. Now we're going to get it from another angle when they walking back now. Watch this. Got him. Where you think you're going? Let's get over here. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's simple. Nothing too crazy. But, you know, justify. That's what I'm talking about. Get them out of there so they won't be messing around with nobody else trying to steal a Rolex. Yeah. Whatever police department that was, whatever detective agency it was, shout out to y'all. Somebody has their watch because of you. Let's keep on going now. We got to go over to New York with this woman who boarded a Delta flight without a ticket. She learns her punishment in federal court. Yeah, stowaway on an actual Delta flight. You let that would have been me trying to walk through there talking about tickets, please. Tickets, please. I'd have been like this. They'd have been like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you with the purple jacket on. Come in for a minute. Yeah, exactly. But watch this. Watch how she secretly blends into the crowd. I don't even know how she found a seat, because normally it's just like the theater or when you're at the game. Excuse me, you're in my seat. So she got lucky. She really must have been planning this out right here. Check this situation out right here.
A woman accused of sneaking onto a Delta flight without a ticket has just learned her punishment in federal court. Prosecutors say Svetlana Dali boarded a Delta flight from New York all the way to Paris without a boarding pass. Well, she's now being sentenced to time served after spending nearly 7 months in jail. In court, she said she boarded the plane because she thought her life was in danger. But her legal troubles aren't over just yet. She still faces trespassing charges in Connecticut. A woman...
Yeah, Svetlana. Svetlana just blended in. Like I said, you let that would have been me. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you. Come here for a minute. Watch your head. I'd have been like this. They'd have been like, yo, no our bottom line for tomorrow. Y'all would have been like looking at me in the tabloids tomorrow. YouTuber tries to board airline trying to make a point. Yeah, trust me, they'd have caught my black ass. Fast as a motherfucker. Like my grandmother said, fast as a cat could lick his ass. They would have caught me. I don't want to curse. It's Sunday, so let's be respectful this morning. Now we're going to go over to Washington, where Congressman Raskin says everything should be released when it comes down to these Epstein files. All of these files should be made public. I mean, again, we still want to know, everybody in the comments, everybody comes here, even if we're talking about something totally different, everybody says, Bugatti. What's going on with these Epstein files?
And he continues to. Congressman Jamie Raskin, Democrat of Maryland, and the ranking member on the House Judiciary Committee. He and 15 other committee Democrats have demanded that Attorney General Pam Bondi release any mention of Donald Trump in the Justice Department's files on Jeffrey Epstein. So this has been a strange week. I don't know how else to define it. And you are a part of the story, which is also strange. So let me just start by asking you, is it weird to, I guess, be on sort of the same side, at least in demanding information, as Jones and others who you probably agree with absolutely nothing on?
Well, we called for the release of the Epstein files in the Biden administration. We've been consistent all along in saying these should be open up to the public. All of the charges against Epstein were dismissed after his death. Of course, his associate, Ms. Maxwell, was convicted on 5 charges, as well as another French associate was prosecuted and then, I believe, took his own life. At this point, all the trials are over, and everything should be released to the public in the public interest, especially after Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Dan Bongino, the FBI director, Kash Patel, and the Attorney General himself all stated that this was information of interest to the public and everybody should be able to get a hold of it. So look, there's 2 possibilities.
What's that guillotine looking thing behind him? Is that some gym equipment? But what's that? Just a question.
Here, Jen. One is that all of these people, including Elon Musk, actually know that Donald Trump is implicated, or other people high up in the government or the Republican Party are implicated, and they're trying to cover it up at this point, or else all of it was just propaganda from the beginning. But look what happens when you use propaganda. You know, W.H. Auden said propaganda was the use of magic by those who no longer believe in it against those who still do. And so you've got millions of people in MAGA who are saying, wait a second, you were feeding us on a steady diet of release these tapes for all of these months and all of these years. Are you saying that there's really nothing there? I mean, that would incline us towards the first theory that there's really a lot there. There are a lot of facts there that the public should know about. But if it...
All right, y'all. I know y'all can't stand Raskin. He said enough. We normally give him 2 minutes. We gave you 2 and 22, Mr. Raskin. You said what you had to say. We got you. We don't want to keep on going into that. You guys, y'all appreciate the content that you're looking at right now. Go ahead and double tap that screen. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We do this every single day. I gotta move on. I gotta move on right now. See somebody in the comments that said something about what'd you say in these comments over here? Kind of rattle my cage a little bit over there, but I'm not even gonna get at you because we got to keep on moving forward now. We got this banned customer that drove his car through the window of a restaurant because he was banned from the restaurant. He had been drinking, and I guess he liked that club, and they wouldn't let him back in there. So he decided he was gonna drive his car straight through the window, y'all. Straight through the front door. I guess he said, if I can't hang out, nobody gonna be able to hang out up in here. Let me make sure we open up this screen. Want you guys to get it all in one shot. Check it out. Customer rams car through the window of a restaurant he was banned from. Yeah, straight in the front. No BS. A wild moment was caught on camera when Miguel Angel Riquelme, I don't know that, Ostachado, smashed his Lexus SUV through the wall of El Chara, a well-known high-end steakhouse in Peru. No audio, don't worry about it. Ain't no audio on this. But I want you to see the action. He's trying to back up now and do it again. So yeah, that's basically what happened. They kicked him out because of this right here. Now watch this next scene right here. This is the reason why they kicked him out. He just came in there throwing hands. Prior to the incident, he started a fight inside the restaurant, leading to his removal. I'm talking about how he lined up that truck to know where they were sitting at. That's a whole nother story. Witnesses claim that he was intoxicated and exchanged words with at least 3 people before the staff removed him to protect the safety of the other guests. Protect the safety. Or they probably should have left him. I'd rather get caught with a few punches than an SUV coming at me. Come on. Then homeboy trying to hit him with the chair. They're like, hold on, you trying to catch a case. He trying to clear the whole area. Like, get up, wait, what? Who's with him? He don't know what's going on. Ladies got to calm him down. He in shock. Put the chair down, man. It's already over. And I guess this is the prior incident leading to him getting kicked out. He did not want to stop. He got up, falling, punching, punched the wrong person. The fight is still going on because he's going at anybody that's next to him at this point. He gets up off the ground again and punches somebody. Then he's going to get up again right now as they're trying to hold him down. And they pounded on him now. You see that lady over there pounding on him? I don't know how effective it is. She's trying to push this guy back. He rises again to the occasion. And again, watch. He's still trying to come back for more. This is a fighter right here, boy. I'm talking about, yeah. This is all that happened prior to that. He was arrested by the National Police with officers saying he showed obvious signs of intoxication. Yeah, okay. There was no audio on that, so I had to do that myself, but still I thought you guys would be interested in that content. That was crazy. What y'all think about that right there? Support Trump. What else we got? Individual, LOL. You got it, lady. Bank. No, y'all gotta stay on point. Y'all gotta stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. Let's go over to Suffolk, where this community college student was detained by ICE before her graduation and her wedding. That means that she's been taken out of this. She's been detained by ICE. So this is not. I don't know if she's going to be able to go to her graduation because she's no longer free.
A Long Island college student, weeks away from her wedding, is now in ICE custody. Sarah Lopez Garcia was in the process of obtaining a green card, but instead, she now faces deportation to Colombia. Faculty at her school tell Jennifer McLogan that they're shocked this is happening to a standout student.
A stellar student from Suffolk Community College's Eastern Campus was picked up by ICE 9 miles away in a quiet street in Mastic when agents knocked on the door of a basement apartment Sarah Lopez Garcia shared with her mother and brother.
Word spread very quickly that a student had been detained by ICE.
English professor Cynthia Eaton.
When I finally heard her name and I realized it was my own student, that was very hard, knowing what a strong, smart, amazing young woman this is.
Sarah Lopez Garcia had a near perfect 4.0, was in Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, a passionate tour guide, club president and volunteer, says Dante Morella, Faculty Association president.
We have experienced a lot of outrage as a result of this in our community. We are so saddened by it, angry and disappointed.
Sarah Lopez Garcia was detained the day before graduation and just weeks before her scheduled August wedding. The detention came on a day in May when ICE agents spread across several Suffolk communities. The Trump administration said it was focusing on dangerous criminals.
Real fears, because obviously it's happening in Suffolk Community College. And not for people that we've clearly seen in.
I want to stop it here because somebody just said, so a student can be illegal, and then we got Trump on the screen, so it's the topic. So, okay, what else we got? Let's stay on topic, not what I'm doing. Come on, let's go. Okay, what else we got over here? We got MAGA. Okay, we got you have to show it if you go to college. So WTF. Okay, check this out. There's also people here saying, if you, how come you're not illegal? How come you're not a legal citizen? People should get citizenship before they go to college. Okay, Trump, Epstein from Baltimore. Okay, what's up? Mike ran out of battery. No, it didn't. My mic is fine. Ha, good try. Keep on going, Epstein. Okay, why would the college accept anyone illegal? I hear you, AKA 7. What else you got? Liberty and Justice says, I don't know. You could go to school here and be illegal. I don't know, you guys. I'm reading your comments. I'm reading everything that you guys are saying. We got this other situation where we're going to go over to San Francisco, where we got these unhinged protesters that are clashing with these ICE agents right now. And this has been an ongoing situation right now. This is a violent scene outside of, now let me give y'all some more of this.
In this case, that have any sort of criminal record.
Sarah came here illegally at age 15, but was granted special juvenile immigration status and was in the process of obtaining a green card.
Okay. She had a social security number, she and her mother, and they had working permits. They were contributing to our community.
I want to get off.
Sarah and her mother in detention. Louisiana, soon to be deported to Colombia. Her 17-year-old brother, a student at William Floyd, also Sarah's alma mater, is still in Mastic, being watched over by neighbors. On Long Island, Jennifer McLogan, CBS News, New York.
Very touchy story, very serious topic right there. You guys are very active in the comments. I see that y'all are on that. How are they possible to go to school? Okay, what else? U.S. back to the fathers. Trump is beyond evil. It's a shame that kid missed. Good morning, sir. I like your setup. Thank you so much. I want you guys to see both sides, all aspects of this. Do not worry about what I feel. I want you guys to get the idea of what the world is feeling and what people are going through right now. I might say a comment on something or whatever like that, but don't take me as being like the law or whatever like that, because I don't know the hell what's going on out here sometimes myself. Half the times y'all be putting me on the stuff. That's why we do the bottom line. We look at the comment, we look at the videos, we come to the comments, and we all give opinions. Because when everybody can have an opinion, at least we're talking. At least we can probably get a solution out of what's going on here. Now we're going to keep on moving forward because now we got to go to San Francisco where we got the unhinged protesters that I told you guys about that were protesting at this ICE facility. And I'm talking about some serious major pushback right here. They was following them and everything after a while. Watch this.
Get back!
So we got a bunch of scenes like this all across America now, where people are pushing back, not letting people into the facility, out of the facilities, trying to break up and slow down the process of them arresting people and taking them and detaining people. This is in San Francisco, y'all. They can't really go anywhere because of the traffic. That's another issue. And that people are, this is when they were in front of the car, get ran over doing this. And y'all think, trust me, this goes on for 13 more minutes. It's called Unhinged Protesters Clash with ICE Agents in Violent Scene Outside of Courthouse. Unhinged protesters clash with ICE agents in violent scene outside of a courthouse. You want to see an even worse scene? Check this out, what we got going on in Texas, the one that's in the header here, where I told you guys that shocking live footage of pow pow between. Now this is the other scene right here. These guys are just driving around, and all the caption says they KILL his ASS. The driver captures on fire at Texas Border Patrol Station. This is in Texas. Check this out. This is what's been reported on the other side as far as the result of what happened, but this is the actual footage from somebody that was driving around.
Go that way, go that way.
Now, I don't know why he's driving around while this is going on, or that close.
It's at the Border Patrol station.
Yeah, it's at the Border Patrol station.
It's a Border Patrol station.
This is when the guy lost his life the other day.
They already got him. Let's go see what's going on.
He said they already got him. Let's go see what's going on. I don't know why they're running.
Yeah.
Watch
They got
this.
it.
No, they didn't. Watch.
Scoot up, scoot up.
They got him while they're trying to finish him now. I was outside of the ICE facility the other day. Now, due to ongoing situations like this, President Trump has ramped up and said he basically is giving the Border Patrol basically any sort of clearance to protect themselves. President Trump basically orders the agents to fight back using whatever means necessary after these raids happen.
Now on the phone, acting ICE Director Todd Lyons. Director, very good to have you with us today. You know, you see William LaJeunesse numbers about prior administrations removing greater numbers of people than the Trump administration. And during those removals, we did not see violence. We didn't see rocks thrown at vans. We didn't see agents who were followed from the beginning of their trip there all the way to the end, as if it certainly appears somebody tipped them off. So what is going on, Director?
Now, he gonna have a little audio and then he gonna come in. Yeah, come on, Todd. Let's get it right, Todd.
Do we have Director Lyons?
Yeah, they got him. Come on, give him a second.
Can you hear me now, Martha?
Hi. Okay,
Hi.
Director Lyons, it's Martha McCallum. Thank you, sir. I know you're very busy. Thanks for joining us today. My question to you, if you didn't hear it, was, we just put up this information on the screen that shows that there were more of these workplace operations in prior administrations, and yet they were not met with, people following the vans as they went along and throwing rocks at them.
We got Obama term 1. What's that? 1,124,247. Second term 645,866. So far, term 1 with Trump's 533,910.
And the violence that your agents are encountering. So what is going on?
No, Martha, thank you for having me today, and I really appreciate you highlighting that because I was a young agent and a young supervisor back under those administrations, and we didn't have these issues. Now you have people blatantly shooting firearms at federal law enforcement officers. It's incredible. We've always heard from the left and other organizations if ICE only had a criminal warrant. Well, we had a criminal warrant. We were going after a marijuana grow facility, which happens to donate to Governor Newsom. And we did it the right way that everybody wanted, serving a criminal warrant against an American business that's harboring and trafficking illegal immigration. And now that we're finding out, forced labor of children, and here we are being protested against, assaulted, deadly weapons, rocks. It's unacceptable. And Martha, I hate to say it, it's all because of the rhetoric of the left and what a lot of elected officials are putting a bullseye on ICE just to do their law enforcement mission.
I mean, this is absolute chaos, Director. We're just watching this video again. And things being hauled at these windows. I mean, it's a miracle that none of your agents were killed. I know that you've said this keeps you up at night. How are these agents holding up in the face of having to do their job under these circumstances?
They're holding up great, Martha. They're brave men and women, but I have to tell you, it's getting taxing on them. The workforce is getting tired of this. It's dangerous. Those rocks can actually kill people. I mean, you saw those vehicles being attacked. That's it. I mean, those are deadly weapons, and ICE is doing their greatest ability to restraint to make sure that we get our people out safely. But we can't sit back and just accept being attacked. We can't sit back and accept charges not being filed against these elected officials.
Yeah, so you guys, what y'all think about this? I'm coming to the comments. I want to know what you guys think about it. I see a lot of people have on both sides have opinions. Let's read some comments. What you guys got for me over here? Cabo says, you can. Lady Linda says, Thea El Yellow. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't read that. My illegal work so hard without the threat of deportation. American citizens are lazy. That's what somebody wrote up here. I swallow vitamins, says poor guys. What else you got over here that says ice baby, doom 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 doom. Trying to activate me, doom 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 doom. Let's go. Bust it. Doom 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 doom. Doom doom doom. Y'all gonna have my neighbors tight. How y'all start activating Bugatti at 6 o'clock in the morning when I'm trying to chill? Don't do that. Don't activate that fool. Let's keep on moving forward. Because now we got ICE in Minneapolis that arrested 11 convicted men. And they were S-predators in the Twin Cities. Check this out. Tim Walz is being blamed for this situation right here. What y'all think about Tampon Tim? Anybody got any comments on Tampon Tim? I should have probably put him in the header this morning, huh? Many more people would have come because I know a lot of people really like Tampon Tim, you know?
First at 6:30, a critical look into the arrest of nearly a dozen men in the Twin Cities. Tonight, federal immigration officials say they all have prior criminal sexual convictions.
In addition, Homeland Security is calling out Governor Walz, saying under his leadership, these men have been free and terrorizing children. But our Brett Hoffland found out there's more to this story.
ICE says all 11 men arrested have ties to Southeast Asia. Today I spoke with one local Hmong community advisor. He does not defend the actions of these 11 men, but says that these deportations are borderline racist. And today we also looked at the timing of these arrests. 11 men arrested by ICE in the Twin Cities last month, targeting what federal officials are calling the worst of the worst. This news release from the Department of Homeland Security even calls out Governor Tim Walz, saying he and his fellow sanctuary politicians.
Is it bad to arrest S-predators? I just want to know. Is it bad to arrest these guys? I'm asking that question. I'm just going to say it. I think it's good that they're off the street. I think children are safe, at least 11 of them.
Politicians are fighting to keep these sex offenders and other criminal illegal aliens in our country. Instead of comparing ICE to the Nazi Gestapo, Governor Walz should be thanking our law enforcement for removing these pedophiles from Minnesota.
It's just a racist deportation that is target minority people. So if you're not white, you're not right to be here.
That's Dr. Brian Zhang, a Hmong, Minnesota community advisor.
I'm not here to defend what they did, but I'm here to say, look, there had to be a due process.
We checked online court records, and the vast majority of these men were convicted more than a decade ago, long before Governor Walz was in office. All of them have either served their sentence or are on probation. Dr. Zhang believes these arrests are targeting the Hmong community.
It feels sad to make everyone look like we are criminal. Like we here, we don't have a purpose here. We just come here illegally, but that is not true.
I did reach out to the Department of Homeland Security about the timing of these arrests, specifically why now, and I'm still waiting to hear back. I also reached out to Governor Tim Walz.
Yeah, I don't even care about what Tampon said. And I know nobody in the comments care either, because he's going to probably blame it on Trump or somebody in the administration. Probably blame it on me. Yeah, that guy that be wearing that purple jacket at 6 o'clock every morning on that show that's called Our Bottom Line, it's his fault. Y'all do me a favor if y'all appreciate the content, the way that we stack it, and that we don't care what day it is. We keep on doing what we got to do until the clip is finished. Give your boy a double tap on that screen to get those likes up. It also brings more people over here. How does it do that, Boogotti? Because when you hit that like button, it sends up a notification, and YouTube says, hey, must be something going on over there, and then more people see the header. And they say, hey, let's click on that. Boom, and then more people come over. And that's what we like. We really appreciate to get more people over, more followers, and more subscribers to try to get to this information and get it out. We're going to keep on moving forward to LA. It never rains in Southern California. See you when you get there. Come on, LA. We got these bank juggers. We talked about this last week. Remember the bank juggers, you guys? They've been arrested as soon as they tried to real snob someone. The police was there and they were waiting for them. Oh, I love when stuff like this happens. Well, how did Hannibal used to say with the A-Team? I love it when the plan comes together. So the police was out there waiting for them to come up against people and snatch their money, because that's what jugging is. You wait for somebody to go into the bank. They go in, you take their money. But guess what? Police was there waiting for them, and they got those silver bracelets. Silver bracelets. They're one size fits all in every city. Thank you so much for the tip, Job for 9. Trump is not playing with these people, Job for 9 said. Yeah, if you guys want to stick out, you're going to have to do super chat. There's too many people right now. I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to get all these comments out. Not trying to swim to you guys, but that's the way I can really see what you guys got going on. It don't hurt the super chat, $1.99, a little something. You know what I mean? Show some love to your boy. But you guys got to see this one.
3 men are in custody after Irvine police say they committed what is known as bank jugging, a nationwide trend where victims are targeted after they withdraw cash at a bank. KTLA's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost is live in Irvine to explain. Hi, Chip.
Happened while police had these suspects under surveillance, and the arrests were caught on video.
There we go. That's how you do it.
Irvine police say these 3 men being arrested outside a Seal Beach bank Tuesday are suspects in a nationwide crime trend known as bank jugging, or put more simply, bank following.
What that usually entails are suspects would go to a parking lot of a local bank, do surveillance on who's coming in and out of the building, but they're specifically looking for people who are carrying cash. And they're looking for something obvious, like someone walking out with cash in an envelope or a banker's bag.
Irvine police say they first started following Maurice James, Samuel Polite, and Javon Matthews earlier this month after tying them to 2 Irvine car burglaries in which the victims had just withdrawn money from a bank. As they watched them go from bank to bank around Orange County Tuesday, police say they caught them in the act in Seal Beach.
At one point in the city of Seal Beach, They followed the expedition, and one of the occupants exited the vehicle quickly and smashed a window of a nearby parked vehicle, grabbed a banker's bag, and tried to flee. Our detectives were able to stop them shortly after and detain 3 individuals who were placed under arrest.
ARS 750. Mind checking Cash Jordan, latest video. Happy Sunday, everybody. ARS, I don't know if that's 750 rupees, whatever like that, but we really appreciate you for the 750. I don't know if that's US, I have no idea, but if it is, thank you so much. I don't want to get excited over here, but whoa, thank you so much, and we appreciate everything that you guys support the show with. Let me get a little rewind going on here, but I did not want that to pass my comment screen without me saying something about it. So everybody, let's go ahead and show some love to ARS for the 750 super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We're going to keep on moving forward, you guys. Thank you again, and we really appreciate you. Everybody, let's get together, even if it's $7.50. You know how we do. We appreciate everything over here at this channel because it's y'all money, and it's hard to make money out here. It's not a game. And that's why people like this, these juggers, need to understand that guess what these people did before they went to the bank and picked up this money? They actually had a job. They actually probably working at a business, and they probably going to try to pay a bill. So you got dun-dun-duns like this that get caught. That's why I'm clapping, because I'm happy that they got caught.
All 3 of them were from the state of Texas.
As you heard, all 3 of those folks were from Texas. And one of the interesting parts of this involves the license plate reading technology they have here in Irvine and in other cities. This car they were driving originally had Texas plates, but as a lot of criminals do, they switched the plates, allegedly switched the plates with some stolen plates that they stole off of a car here in Irvine. But here's the key. The person who had their plates stolen in Irvine called the police department, reported the plates stolen, so they were looking for those plates on some of their license plate readers, and that's one of the ways they were able to figure out and tie these 3 guys to these burglaries here in Irvine and eventually get surveillance on them and arrest them in Seal Beach, is because they had the stolen plates in the system. That came up. They were able to link those stolen plates to this other case in the Texas truck and the Texas plates. So the key, or the kind of the takeaway to residents, is if you get your license plate stolen, report it to police right away, because it could be your license plates are being used in a crime, and that could help police find the suspects. Reporting here in Irvine, I'm Chip Yost.
I watch Cash Jordan all the time, you guys. He basically was a very huge inspiration on me doing what I do. But what I don't try to do is watch other people's content, because I try to stay separate from what they're doing. Cash Jordan is on YouTube. I know job for it, trust me. Watch him all the time. Sometimes I'll make a mistake and I'm about to play one of his clips. Would you guys like that? I don't know if he'll mind, but sometimes I'm so familiar that I'll be like, oh, what's this? Click, and he'll come on and I'm like, oh, I don't want to use his content with him right there. But if y'all want to do that, Cash Jordan it is. Thank you so much. And we're going to give him his props for his content, as well as make sure that he gets recognized every time we do that. So yes, I'm listening and paying attention to you guys, but we got to keep on going on with our bottom line and our fantastic co-hosts over here, because I got work to do. Let's keep on going, y'all. Let's get on over to Miami, because they're saying that a boxer, y'all know who I'm talking about, Gervonta Tank Davis, they're saying that he's getting preferential treatment right now because of who he is. What do you guys think about that right there? Do you guys think that they give celebrities preferential treatment due to the fact that they're celebrities?
As a boxer bonded out of jail, escorted by corrections officers.
He's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral. And Local 10's Bridgethisll is live in West Miami-Dade with the details for us tonight. Brett.
Calvin and Janice, these are allegations similar to ones that he's faced before, but what hasn't happened before is this preferential treatment, or at least it's rare for someone to be walking out of that jail with an escort. In a bizarre sequence, well-known boxer Gervonta Tank Davis walked out of the Turner Guilford Night Center surrounded by 3 corrections officers. Those officers keeping reporters at bay, including Local 10's Roy Ramos, who asked Davis,
"Come on, baby. Come on, let me get you out of here. Come on, baby. Good looking right there. Job for 9. Good looking for the $50 super chat. Love your style and content delivery. Job for 9. Love the fact that you here and appreciate you so much. And yes, Cash Jordan, that's my dude. I'm telling you. And there's another little guy that do real estate. Is that the same guy? Because I swear they look the same. I swear they look the same."
about the allegations against him.
Are you concerned about your career?
Without a word, Davis climbed into the back of this SUV and drove away. He is facing charges related to an alleged incident back in June on Father's Day. In the arrest report we obtained, it states as Davis arrived to pick up his children from his ex-girlfriend's Doral home, an argument broke out between the two, during which he struck her in the back of the head. Investigators said he then proceeded to slap her on the right side of the face, resulting in a minor laceration to the inner area of her lip. Police said the victim was treated at Baptist Hospital, where officers responded, but Davis was nowhere to be found.
Crazy.
4 weeks later, he was arrested by Doral police after Miami Beach police pulled him over early Friday morning.
What do you have to say about the charges against you?
This is not the first time Davis has made headlines for charges involving domestic violence.
Okay, let's get this out because I got some people being fair in the comments that says, "Are you a single father and how old are you and your daughter?" I am a single father. My son is, We don't know the woman's role, says Mr. Gaming 1000, and you're right about that because we do know a lot of Jawaka teamers that get up in your face and be like, because what are you going to do if you think that you're going to be moving around, going around with all these other females and then you just standing there like, and he's a fighter. It's hard to get hit and not hit back. I don't know if it's something like that, but if it is, that girl is playing with fire, man. Plus the dude's the champ. Come on, don't be playing around with the champ like that, because next thing you know, seeing them Disney pixies and them Disney birds, girl. And no way in the world am I okay in domestic violence, not in any way, shape, or form. But you guys have seen the videos of Jawaka Tima. And she be like, "What? Mother, if you don't, mother, hell with your mama." They'll say some stuff. Y'all already know. Y'all will go deep. The women go real deep. Y'all know how to go low, and pull it out and have the guy like, Incredible Hulk. Have a guy going nuts. I'm serious, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For real. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. It's Purple Sunday. That's right. We got to go ahead and go over to Philadelphia because we got this wrong identity situation. I don't know, but a man has been charged with going on a rampage in Delco gas station, and he went crazy with a baseball bat. This fool drove up to the gas station, looked inside. Ain't that some bitch that owed me $7? Hold on a minute. Let me park this. Went into his trunk and pulled out that baseball bat and came in swinging. He came in swinging. I'm talking about, y'all, we can't miss this one right here. I'm not even going to clean the deck right now. I'm going straight into it. Let's go. I want you guys to see this fool right here that's been charged in this Delco gas station situation. Check this out.
Attack caught on camera in Delaware County where a man goes on a wild rampage with a baseball bat inside a gas station filled with customers. But why? Police say it was all a case of mistaken identity. And then it gets even...
See, it's Purple Sunday for you, too. What's up? Let's go.
Messier from there. Chris O'Connell has the details from Prospect Park.
An innocent customer at a Prospect Park gas station got a little bit more than he bargained for after police say he was attacked by a complete stranger swinging a baseball bat.
911 call for a man chasing another man with a bat.
The wild surveillance video from inside the Marathon gas station on Chester Pike in Prospect Park actually started moments earlier. Police say that's 35-year-old Brian Taylor pulling up to the station Tuesday night around 11 and getting a baseball bat out of his trunk. After looking through the store window, the bat-wielding man walked back into the store to target another man playing skill games. According to the arrest affidavit, he asked, "Where's my money?" Police say Taylor, who apparently bats right-handed, was intoxicated, had no connection to the victim.
He asked, where's the money? And Like I said, this victim was completely innocent. Doesn't know this guy, never seen him before.
This is why we do news from everywhere. Watch this. This is Wake and Bake TV says, wow, I know exactly where this happened at, near Sharon Hill. See why we do this? This is exactly why I love it when you guys tell me where y'all from. This is what I'm talking about. How much do you want to bet the Ram is just spot on at account LOL? This is crazy right here. Do you guys see him like, I'm talking about this dude is like, no mama, no mama. You know what I'm saying? He's making sure he probably used to get spankings back in the days because his dodging skills, he said, whoa. He hit him on the Matrix. He hit him with the with the Matrix, y'all.
I just happened to be in there, and this guy decided to take his anger, rage, whatever out on.
It didn't end there. The video shows the victim running away from the store and then being chased into the parking lot. Taylor was arrested at his home a short time later. Regular customers are shaking their heads, especially those with kids.
My mom says she wants everybody to be safe and like there's kids around.
It's just getting worse and worse around here. You know, there's people swinging baseball bats, people on cars, constant fights and everything, you know.
Police say the victim suffered cuts and bruises to his back, arms, and ribs. Taylor, seen here after a DUI arrest in 2017, is also charged with vandalism after police say he defecated in his jail cell.
Oh, y'all want to lock me up? Y'all gonna lock me up? Oh, for real? Well, how about this? I'm gonna leave y'all with a little parting gift. Oh my God, this is crazy. That dude right there, you gave us content beyond content, fool.
Delco for you. You get the crazy ones, you get the nice ones, and you get the in-between.
Taylor was released from the Delaware County Jail on $5,000 bail. We spoke with Taylor at his home tonight, but he declined comment after advising with his attorney. He is due back for a preliminary hearing in court on July 21st.
That ain't too far along, though. We're going to keep on going on, seeing what's going on with this case of the bat-swinging defecator, because that's what we're going to call him. He was swinging that bat crazy, and then he said, oh, y'all want to lock me up? Oh, yeah? Well, how about this? And left a nice stinky load inside your cell for y'all to clean up later. He was on the toilet, somebody said. Casey said he was on the toilet. Jobby said, Job for 9 said, clean up on 1. The sad part is they always make another jail cell, another what they call it, another person that's in jail clean that crap up. You ain't gonna see no correction officers going in there cleaning that doo-doo up. That's going ain't no officer gonna take the job of going in there cleaning up that doo-doo. You're gonna have to get yourself one of them. What they call it when you in jail and you got a job? See, y'all always do this to me. I start crying when I start laughing because it'd be so crazy. What they call that person that got to clean up when they in jail? What's the job, y'all? How long did he stay in this cell with his doo-doo? Oh my God. I just pooped on the corner. No one says otherwise. He says, this is what I think of you guys. Oh, he's a trustee, that's right. The people that got to clean up the doo-doo, that's the trustee that, it said, hey, y'all, 764-380-11. We need you to go clean up cell 3. He went in there like, oh, no problem. Hey, wait a minute. I ain't telling me there was no shit in here, for real? I got to clean this up? Mother, y'all better give me a tip. Y'all better go to McDonald's and get me a Big Mac or something, because this ain't got nothing to do with my job as a trustee. We got to keep on moving forward, y'all. I got to wipe my face. I'm going to play this video. I got to get all this laughter. Oh my God, y'all so crazy. Washington. Anyone ever see that Wrap It Up in Dave Chappelle, the box? When someone's talking long and they got that, the Chappelle show where he was like, all right, wrap it up. The episode from Dave Chappelle, Wrap It Up. Well, guess what? Donald Trump basically said the same thing because he was at a meeting with the African leaders and he basically told the African leader, wrap it up. I like to play all the little clips. I know y'all be like, yo, Bugatti, why you want to play that? That's some old little, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's got character. It's funny. We gonna play it.
We understand that our weight, our influence is not that great, and we have no complex about this. It's also a small country because of our level of prosperity. We're not a very prosperous country. We have many problems related to the well-being of our population. But it is also a great country, a big country in other ways.
He looked at his watch.
Mauritania is a great country in the sense of its strategic position. It is on the Atlantic coast, which makes it a neighbor to the US. It is what unites North Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa, or what links the two. That is its strategic position, but also in terms of resources, we have a great deal of resources, many resources, and we have a lot of opportunities to offer in terms of investment. We have minerals, rare earths, rare minerals. We have manganese.
Lithium.
We have uranium.
Okay.
And we have a good inclination that we have lithium and other minerals. We're the second largest producer for the last 60 years in Africa of iron.
He's being pretty patient.
Iron ore. We produce a lot. And we have a lot of resources in our seawaters, so lots of fishing and whatnot. I don't want to spend too much time on this.
But I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, so basically, wrap it up. All right, we get what you're saying, but I guess I bet when he was talking about the minerals and that lithium, he wanted to hear all about that, right? I know y'all wanted, yeah. What's that about Bugatti? Why? Because it's nature, it's character, and I wanted you guys to see something that actually happens at a meeting. You never probably would see something like that. That's something like you actually could be sitting there like, wow, they really... Okay, cool. Now let's keep on moving forward. Kenya, y'all want some action. I know y'all want some action. So let's get on over to Kenya because we got these police that's fighting these active bank heists in Kenya. Shots fired, y'all. Shots fired. Okay, get down. Get down. It's going down in Kenya. And watch how black people separate when they hear the pow pow. Watch this. Let me say this. Watch how my people, so y'all don't think I'm on no BS. Watch how my people separate when they hear that pow pow.
Oh, wow. She's been looking for an incident in that data forever.
Basically, an active bank robbery going on in Kenya right there. And no, we're not. Yeah, we might do YouTube Premium. I'm going to tell her. So this stuff doesn't happen. But
the quickest way from 1 billion points of data to a point of view.
Active shooting and active bank robbery going on. Again, we cover news from everywhere. I didn't know if you guys heard about this. This was yesterday. So they're trying to gain access to the bank from another access point. That was in Kenya yesterday. Then we got the situation, I know you guys heard about this, where that teen that was firing at these officers, we're going to find out what his fate is because he's been arrested. You guys heard about this. Let me get to the caption over here. This teen has been accused of pow-powing at an officer in a ride-along. This says 28 remains behind bars. Check this out, right? He's 28 years old. No, I'm sorry. Let me let them tell it. I don't got this one. A teen accused of pow-powing an officer, leading police on a chase along I-285. Okay, he remains behind. I remember this story. We're doing follow-up on this, guys.
Behind me, this is from the other day. Now, the teen accused of shooting at officers during this chase had an unusual expression on his face when he appeared in court. We found out the allegations stacked against him go deeper than the police chase that started this whole thing at a McDonald's. Channel 2's Tom Jones was the only reporter in court when the defendant waived his bond hearing. And Tom, he also faces gun charges here, and that's from another incident.
Yeah, he faces a lot of charges, not just connected to this incident, but waiving his hearing means he'll have to stay in jail for now. Customers at this McDonald's say he is right where he needs to be after that incident started here. It was interesting watching Suleiman's expression on his face when the judge told him he is charged with pointing a gun at someone in a separate case.
This for pointing a pistol or gun at another, also a misdemeanor charge.
19-year-old Ahmad Suleiman either smiled or smirked when the judge read the charges he faces for allegedly pointing a gun at someone June 13th. The teen is also accused of threatening McDonald's customers with a gun July 8th. When the police responded, they say Suleiman pointed a gun at them before getting in a stolen car and leading officers on a chase down I-285. Police say he fired at them during the chase. An officer fired back. No one was hit. An officer used a pit maneuver that caused the stolen car he was in to flip over and land on its roof. There was a massive police presence when Suleiman was taken into custody.
Somebody could have got killed.
Ricky Jones says he visits this McDonald's every 2 weeks and says what happened here is no laughing matter. I told him Suleiman waived bond at this hearing, which means he will have to stay in jail for now.
When you do stuff like that, comes back to bite you.
Roma Kamen works nearby and says Suleiman put people's lives in jeopardy that day.
Waving a gun out here in all this traffic? Are you serious? No.
And Suleiman faces charges in this incident and that separate incident that happened weeks before this. He faces simple assault, fear, pointing a pistol at another, and terroristic threats. In that case, he'll have to stay in jail until he can have another bond hearing.
In DeKalb County in Atlanta, they need to start adapting situations where the parents start to take on some of these charges, because it should not be the public and the police that are raising your children. No, you should go ahead and, excuse me, is this your son? Come here for a minute. What am I being arrested for? Oh, I'm gonna talk about it when we go downtown. What was going on at school? Was you spanking them? What was any discipline going on? Because guess what? Ain't no way in the world is a teenager running around like that, pow-powing at police officers. He's lucky to be alive. You let that would have happened in New York, he would have been pushing up daisies. That's right. We're going to keep on moving forward because now we got to go to New Jersey, where the daughter of this New Jersey police chief claims that her dad R-worded her, and some of the worst things that I don't even want to keep on saying. But I think that if he's locked up, he needs to stay there. And this is the part where I say citizen, community, jail justice. Take on over. Do whatever you want to do, especially if these claims are proven to be true. Doing something like this to your own daughter with all this craziness going on. Oh my God, don't make me read this because I don't want to read it. I hope they're talking because I don't want to read this. Don't do it to me right now. Don't do it.
Survivor of sexual assault as a child, satanic ritual abuse, and my father's molestation throughout my whole life. He is the chief of police, and I'm here today to share my story to help others and help end this epidemic of child abuse.
Yep, I gotta read it. Okay, daughter of New Jersey police chief has gone public with shocking allegations against her father and others and filed a lawsuit. So it's not just her father. Claiming that he repeatedly R-worded her for more than a decade as part of a ritualistic satanic cult allegedly involving their neighbors. Oh boy. Courtney Tamanjan, and her Tamagni. Her has appeared on podcasts, including We're All Insane, and social media, telling her story in graphic detail, even claiming that children were earned alive. Earned alive, I said.
A lot of fire would go on, a lot of burnings of animals, animal skins, humans as well. What scared us the most is, okay, we're doing this to these people that we've trafficked. Why wouldn't we do it to you if you're not acting well?
So they were like actually burning young kids.
Yeah.
The 20-year-old claims in court documents that her father, Leon, Police Chief Scott Tamgany, and their neighbor, Kevin Slevin, heinously abused her in their home. Alongside ritualistic worshipers in the woods near their house, and that the father allegedly threatened to her mom if she spoke up. Yes, you guys, this is pretty crazy. The mother, Janine, says she joined the Courtney and the plaintiff in the lawsuit and is in the process of divorcing her husband. Courtney claims she suppressed memories of the abuse for years as a survival tactic. She only began recalling them after a visit to the doctor. Her allegations of starkly dividing the small Bergen County borough as both chief and the Slevins. Can't read the rest. Slevins attorney told the Post. This entire complaint was previously investigated by everybody from Homeland Security to the Attorney General's office in New Jersey to the Bergen County Prosecution Office, and they found no basis to all for these outrageous allegations. That's what his lawyer's saying. But we here at the bottom line, our bottom line, we're going to get into this and we're going to keep on following up on this story because, yeah, we need to know, especially when it's powerful people like that. I've learned from small movies like Spider-Man. What? With great power comes great responsibility, but with great power comes the possibility to do great cover-ups. So you don't never know if this person's telling the truth. What crazy is that a lot of the sick stuff goes on in the world and we just don't know about it, which is why we report it here, even if it's on a smaller platform that doesn't want to give it the platform that it deserves. We're going to go over to Rockford now because we got this person that's been accused of robbing and forcing a market. Oh yeah, I got this right here. This guy Oscar. This guy over here is accused of robbing and by force, and he basically lifted the clerk up by the neck when he did this. That's right, y'all, Rockford. Where is Rockford? Anybody know where Rockford is? Anytime I think of Rockford, I go old school like my grandmother, and when she used to play the Rockford Files. But this is Oscar Taylor right here. He's 55 years old. He robbed the Force Market, and he's been arrested. Let's go.
Rockford man has been charged with armed robbery and battery. He was arrested for robbing the Faust Market yesterday morning in downtown Rockford. 55-year-old Oscar Taylor, police say, threatened the store clerk with a knife. He allegedly grabbed the clerk by his neck and held him a knife fight before taking off with some money. Taylor was arrested a short time later. Police say they found the knife likely used in that attack. Rockford man.
Yeah, Oscar, you made the news for all the wrong views, Oscar. No, buddy, no. That's not what we're supposed to be doing out here, holding knives at people. He didn't see what happened to that guy yesterday, call himself messing with that lady, and the boxer said, hey, take me instead. Next thing you know, I got it, give me that. And then boom, got him, locked up. See what happens? Come on, y'all, straighten up and fly right. This stuff don't make no sense. Do good for people. Y'all want to know about some good? Let's go about some good. Let's talk about some good right now. We got this hero caretaker who risked his own life to save a family and an infant. Let's get some good news going on right here for this Sunday morning, you guys. We had enough of the politics. We had enough of the drama. Let's get some good news. How they say it in church, it's time for some good news. So here we go. We got this situation where this caretaker risked his own life, climbed out of a window on a ledge to save these babies while the fire was going on.
Un monsieur il est sorti par sa fenêtre, il va récupérer le
Il y a quelqu'un qui va récupérer le bébé là.
This was in Paris.
Voilà, c'est le voisin juste à côté.
So he's taking the baby from the lady.
Il a le bébé dans les bras.
That's one baby.
Au nom de Dieu, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Ils sont au 6e étage. Là, ils vont faire sortir les garçons.
And be careful because you don't know how strong that window is.
Il y a 2 bébés. Il y avait 2 bébés. Lui,
2 babies.
Ok. Miskin. Oui, en fait, il y a le voisin du bâtiment. À côté, il a récupéré les enfants.
Now, you have no idea how high they are. I have no idea. Oh, my God. Me? Woo! I told you, I'm scared of heights. Only heights I mess around with is Washington Heights.
Et là, il y a le 4e enfant qui est en train de passer. Ils sont en train de... Monsieur le fait, il est en train de descendre dans les bâtiments d'en bas. Ça a touché le 2e étage. Et le 3e étage, c'est en train de toucher tous les
So that's 3 of them. Working on this one right here. Be careful on that edge right there, boy. Got him in the window. Good, good. Yeah, get your butt over there. And don't trust that window because them frames ain't that strong. They'll flip down. Woo! No, you ain't out the woods yet. Get in that window. Woo, Lord have mercy. How many people in that house? And man, listen. Oh, he like, all right, I'm going in. Y'all better come on behind me. Y'all over there talking. Go on, get Nana. They're trying to do the same thing down there. Look, this is crazy. Y'all see this? He's trying to get to that other window down there. He like, look, lady, I'm getting on this other window down here. It's burning up in here. I got to go. I see what he's trying to do. Hey, he's trying to get to that other window. Oh, boy. We're going to have to definitely look into that and see what's going on with that to follow up. But one thing I do want to be happy about and say that family was safely brought into that other apartment and they were saved. I don't know about the guy downstairs, but woo! Y'all do me a favor. Y'all know I get up early in the morning to get this content for you guys to make sure that we pull it correctly, throw it in the right sequence. Do your boy a favor and double tap that screen to get those likes up. And also subscribe to the channel. Become a member. Nobody rocking with us and beating us in this 6 o'clock hour, no matter what day it is. That's right. And if you're trying to make some money, go on over to the link in the description. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Hit that link in the description, fill out a survey, and you can make up to $750. You'll make some money, and I'll make some money too. Also, what I need you guys to do, if you're a promoter, you might have a business right now. You might be a mobile barber. You could be a detailer. I have no idea what you do as far as your business is concerned. But you know what I want you to do? Send us over your flyers, all of your promotional and marketing material. We're going to put it up in the post notification area here on YouTube where 35,000 people are going to be able to see it, and you can probably get some more business. I'm not promising nothing, but why not? If we got the platform, let's share it. And also, you guys know what's coming up. We got that Show Your Talent Search. That's right, coming up on the 26th of this month in the Bronx, Throgs Neck. We've been promoting it. Hope you guys are going to come out. If you got talent, and I'm not limiting your talent, you could be a singer, you could be a dancer, you could be a chef, because guess what? It's talent. We're not limiting talent over here. Talent is vast and wide and open. I don't care if you know how to do wheelies. Let me see you do them in the parking lot, as long as you don't get in trouble and as long as you don't hurt yourself, because insurance is not in the play on this. So what I want you guys to do is show me your talent in Throgs Neck on the 26th of this month, and you could possibly, boom, make $250 doing the same thing in Brooklyn, the same thing in Long Island, the same thing we're going to be doing in Manhattan. And after it's all over, what we're going to do, come to one location, and one person is going to be able to make $1,000. That's right, you guys. I am the host of the Show Your Talent Search, and it's sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. Anybody that wants to sign up to be a part of the talent show, all you got to do is go over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. First page, after you show that you're 21 and older, of course, you got to go down to join the mailing list. Let me know your name, and guess what? You've already signed up. After I find out what borough we're going to put you in, because you have to be from that borough to be able to compete in that borough. And with that being said, you guys, it's your boy Bugatti NYC. Today is Sunday. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Anybody that's going to church today, feel free to pray for me because I accept all of those prayers and I appreciate you guys. The same way I take this love over here and I give it right back to you guys. That's right. It's your boy Bugatti NYC. Drink some water. Remember that problems present opportunities. Don't let nobody take you off of your square. As long as God brought you here and made you be able to wake up another day, that's right. You got another day to get it right. Problems present opportunities. You got a major problem? The problem just snitched on itself. It already told you what the solution is. The hard part is finding the solution. Don't never give up. As long as you got another day, drink some water. Don't live for the weekend. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. My favorite day of the week, which is Monday. Because they got to get up and they got to answer that phone when it's business time. And with that being said, it's your boy Bugatti NYC. Y'all could have went anywhere, but the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. So until tomorrow, y'all know what it is. Get 'em! Huh? One. Peace. Ha ha. Yeah.